Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Whale Island of the Rise of the Phoenix, a twist on our Ice Age challenge that has been going on for quite some time now, where Phoenix has decided to burn this challenge to the ground. Clearly, all of the efforts that her former tribe ancestors have made in trying to rally together all of the prehistoric gened nichelings and travel from snowy island to stay ahead of the ice, she feels they have been more or less efforts done in futility, because we are down to just a handful of sickly nichelings that Phoenix, who is pregnant herself, is somehow in charge of taking care of, and she has decided to burn our former challenge to the ground for now, while we twist ourselves onto this whale island. We stay here and we remain on this island until we reach the rise of the phoenix, when we are going to be able to create some phoenix nichelings with heat body, wings, maybe a bird tail. That would be really cool. I'm looking at you, Wanderer Riri, with that gorgeous bird tail there. And bird beak. So I'm very excited because I've never tried to make a phoenix before, and I just feel that Phoenix, the daughter of Mafik, well actually, yes, she is the daughter of Mafik, the son of Tata the trickster god, or Yuki? No, the son of Yuki actually. So Mafik, the god of volcanoes, who is the son of the god of snow and fertility, ironically enough, did leave behind Phoenix, Hope New, and Makar. He did not leave behind Seri, that's actually a different line, but he left behind 3 children. And Phoenix, the daughter of a god, does feel that it is her job to have the tribe rise from these ashes and kind of erupt into the skies, just like the lava that her father, the volcano god, is in charge of. And I am so excited to be here. I've never actually stayed for long on a whale island, and we are going to remain trapped on this island until we manage to create the perfect guardian phoenixes and send them onwards into new lands. So this is going to be quite the interesting adventure. I hope you guys are looking forward to it, and hopefully, even though Phoenix is taking charge of this because she feels until there are some guardian phoenixes to go and collect the Ice Age nichelings and to collect the wanderers who need protection, well, she needs to build up those guardians. But until then, we don't leave this island, but hopefully we won't lose the few prehistoric genes we do have left. We do have Rota here, who has been born with Hammertail. We do have Seri, who unfortunately only has 5 days left to live because this tribe is still on the 25-day life cycle for nichelings. It's just not long enough. I need longer with all of them in order to really get attached to all of their stories. Oh, I can't wait. We're gonna make the guardian phoenixes. We're going to take them to the edge of the whale's nose. We're going to bid the whale adieu, and then we are going to set back out into this ice-covered world to collect up all of the ice nichelings and any wanderer who needs our protection. Oh my goodness. And then when we do that, we will also be able to change how long the nichelings live for. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. But until then, we will have very short lives here on Whale Island. And they will hopefully not be shortened by the fact that we are struggling to get food. And we may actually lose out some of those prehistoric genes, unfortunately. However, since we found multiple nichelings, like 3 nichelings in the glaciers that had Hammertail, I think Phoenix feels it's okay to lose the few genes that we had if it means that she is going to be able to create the guardians who will actually successfully be able to lead the wandering tribes through the snowlands and protect them during this ice age. We're protected ourselves from the ice age right now because we're on the back of a whale, which is quite convenient. Let's see. Seri has heat body and hammertail recessive. Kikar here is the son of no one present, so he should be able to have children with any of our females. He also has Hammertail. He also has Heat Body Recessive, and he has Saber Fangs. I do believe we have unfortunately lost the gene. I can actually check the family tree. But we have lost the only other prehistoric gene that we have unlocked thus far, the Megahorns. Phoenix, what? Phoenix has megahorn recessive? Oh my gosh. She needs to be having some babies like nobody else's business. She is the child of Sufuri and Mafik. She is just, I feel like she just has so much power. And she does, as our heat-bodied nicheling, now have enough power that our heat-bodied nichelings on this island will be able to destroy the grass. But I mentioned that to you guys last time. I'm just exceptionally excited to be continuing this adventure. I have put the modified, kind of temporary Phoenix-based rules into the video description as well, so you can check it out there if you want to know why the rules have temporarily changed. But hopefully we will have a good time. I am curious to see what will happen with Riri and other wanderers. Traditionally, we would have an obligation to watch out for the wanderers and gather all of the stray nichelings who have somehow washed up on this whale, surviving the terrible time of ice that covers the world. But I wonder if Phoenix, would she want to invite in a wanderer when we have so little food? Or would she see it as her duty? Or would she see Riri, perhaps as one who should serve the greater cause of the Phoenix line? Riri does have those beautiful female peacock tail, and she does have bird beak recessive, so I think she could talk herself into Phoenix's good graces. But if it was another wandering nicheling who had no Phoenix-like trait, I could see Phoenix insisting that if that nicheling must stay, then they must be a servant for the Phoenixes, because they are trying to focus on a greater cause. Alright, well, let's carry on and hopefully not starve to death. Kind of working on the starving to death right now. Hope New, you're about to die. Please don't move. We're going to go ahead and have little Makri jump down, and I think he's going to come. Makri, who is your family? Let's actually go ahead. Makri, you are the child of Makar, so his father is around the corner here. Unfortunately, his mother passed away very early in his life, but we're going to let little Makri go ahead and follow his father and possibly Hope News calls to all of this abundant fruit, so that hopefully we can start gathering that. I'm going to have Makar eat this fruit before... Don't you dare, Riri! Eat the fruit before Riri, but then... Alright, dang it, Riri, stop eating my fruit! I do think I need one more child out of Hope New. I already put the negative blind genes in both of their mutation menus because they are half-siblings. The rule of putting in those bad genetics for half-siblings still applies right now in our challenge. We're gonna go ahead. Makar, you do want to see another child. Oh, Hope New, you can actually make it all the way. Oh, thank goodness. She cannot clear grass away because she does not have the strength. This is a very, very tough variety of grass, after all, my friends, that has survived the Ice Age. I know that may seem confusing, but it's adapted to the climate, and only those with heat body can heat up their claws enough to yank it from the ground. So we're gonna let Hope New go ahead and maybe purr to just say perhaps goodbye to her child. I hope she lives long enough to have that baby. I'll be very sad if she doesn't. No, all of our food is gone. How could you, Riri? Okay, we're gonna need to do something about that. And Phoenix is going to go ahead and jump up and build her nest because it is far past time for her to have her baby. Rico. Ooh, what to do? Okay. Kikar, go ahead and destroy that. Oh, thank goodness we have enough food, which means Rico can go ahead. We're getting that bundle. Riri is moving around. Seri is watching over her child. She does not have long to live, so we might actually have to have Kikar, who was just a young creature. Oh, and we can actually have Seri clear away some of the grasses now too. So that's helpful. That's regrowing grass anyway. But we're gonna try to get this going. Phoenix has climbed upon... I think this is about as most center out of the entire island for the tree stumps that we can get. So I think she has now climbed upon her new nest. Her phoenix nest, one might say. And she is going to have her first child. I don't even remember who she is having this first child with, but she is determined to stay here, to rely on the help of the whale until she can see this new rise amongst the tribe. So she will be passing on this knowledge and this focused lineage to whoever is going to be born. I have a feeling this is about to become a much more kind of hierarchy-based tribe for sure, but perhaps stern, strict, fiery leadership like that is what we have needed all along in order to survive. Because I can see Phoenix's point. The tribe has not done a great job of that so far. Look at the baby! Oh my gosh! We have normal blood clotting now! Huzzah! Wait, is that like 10 generations of babies have been born? We have 2 new babies born! Oh, this is so exciting! Oh dearie me. Did we just have saber fangs? Honeydew melon, no, you're blind. Oh no. And I totally forgot. I still have the fruit names put in from our Fruitlies tribe. I will have to make up a new name list that has to do with like fire and colors until when we play this tribe. But oh my gosh, we're gonna rename you Honeydew Melon. You actually are unfortunately blind, but you have saber fangs and bird beak, recessive heat body, recessive albinism, which actually is a sign of luck amongst this tribe. Can you imagine having an amazing white phoenix soaring through the skies? But let's go ahead and rename little Honey Melon. Let's see. I think we might name her Hanma? Hanmar? To kind of like yeah, maybe honey. There we go. We'll rename her to Honey. Because Hope New is definitely happy to have her little baby, but we are gonna have to back away from her. She does have a lot of strength, which I think Phoenix would highly approve of, and it is kind of nice to have the saber fangs. I think Birdbeak is great because it does give you the ability to do digging. What else does Birdbeak give you? Like, it gives you digging, collecting, insect collecting. It can really help be a very diverse way to gather food in this land where we are so struggling to gather food. But I could kind of see a saber-fanged phoenix too. That would be kind of cool. We might be a little bit more cozy on what type of head the phoenixes have, but fire body and wings are definitely essential. All right, let's have Hope New jump over. She's going to contribute. Get away from my fruit. Riri. She's going to contribute by gathering up a little bit of food and letting out a quiet purr. She does not want to get her child sick. She has only lived for 13 days, and she is your half-sister Phoenix, so you should be nice. And then we're going to go ahead. Makar, as sad as he is to see Hope New start to fade and kind of curl up against the rocks as her sickness catches up with her, they are still in a critical status right now, desperately trying to gather enough food for the whole tribe to survive day to day. So I think Makar would be busy kind of directing his son. Oh, and we need to get that food. Oh, and heat body is going to be so hard here because everybody is a little too toasty. Let's see. Let's grab this. Oh. And then, okay. But Seri, you have 3 days left to live. But it's not going to do us any good if we don't have any food. Alright, and Rasiri, you have... Oh, Rota! Rota's already grown up, and he's got his little hammer tail. So I think he would be summoned to Phoenix's side. What can he do? He can do a lot of collecting, and there is a lot of collecting to do. Alright, so Phoenix will let out a call. I think she's beginning, now that she has given birth and has settled in, she's beginning to start calling out to the other nichelings to try to guide them and where they should go. And then Rico... Can you smell or see any food? There is food here. Yes, Rico. Get that bundle. Ah, dang it. Curse your bundle. All right, we'll get the bundle yet. And then Rasiri, let's see. She can clear that grass away so that we can start. Oh, there's a tree in the way. I was going to say so we can start getting across the island a little faster, but that's still going to be slightly tricky. All right, well, we're not going to starve today. But unfortunately, it is Hope New's last moments, and I have to wonder what she thinks. She almost was thrown off the ice bridge by Phoenix, even though they're half-sisters, because Phoenix couldn't believe the damage that Hope New's, line was capable of doing. I feel that Phoenix will not accept sickly nichelings into this tribe. She may accept wanderers as servants, but I truly cannot see her accepting sickly nichelings into the tribe whatsoever. She would just be too aware of how almost all hope was lost when Hope News disease spread through the tribe when they were so vulnerable. And I think that had a big effect on her. And I think that Phoenix is just going to lead this tribe and pass on to her son. We need to give him a little fiery name. I think we'll go ahead and name her son Flame. There we go. He does look like a little flame after all. But we're going to pass on to her son Flame all of the strong feelings that she currently has about how the tribe should be run. And hopefully, in fact, I could see her despairing over Honey's little blind eyes, but seeing they have very close immunity. But seeing that Honey does have recessive heat body, that would be pretty good. She would accept Honey for the evidence of her prehistoric genes and the fact that she seems to have a little bit of the burning spirit of Mathic, the heat-bodied god, hiding inside of her. I think Phoenix can kind of tell that. The other heat-body nichelings, perhaps it is something about being on this whale, but I think they can sense an affinity for that flame god within all of the ones who carry the ability to pass on heat-bodied children. We have a lot of eye immunity. Riri, you're dying in 2 days, so you're not really going to be able to help us now, but I think your presence on the island, even as an elder, offers hope to the rest that one day, perhaps, we will be able to have more wanderers join the tribe, and the dreams of rising from the ashes will be able to come true. Alright, Hope New, don't worry. I'll watch over little Honey. Hopefully Phoenix won't be too hard on her. She does bear some of the prehistoric genes and has the burning ember of the fire body within her for her children. But I'm glad you made it, Hope New. It was definitely dicey. I could definitely see how your sister almost sacrificed you multiple times, but you managed to at least pass on a couple children, and I think that they will be quite happy on the island, because she had 2 children, didn't she? Hope New? No, she only had the one. She only had little Honey. And you know what? I'm glad. I'm glad she was able to have little Honey. Really? Yeah. Yeah. Hope New, I'll take care of your only daughter. Don't worry. And rest in peace. May you return to Yuki. Mara. Man, doubled up immunity is no joke and no fun, you guys. Oh my gosh. But alright, so we have got a very strong start, even though we are currently starving to death. I do feel gathering food, almost perhaps somewhat mercilessly, definitely not inviting any wanderer into the tribe to eat our food, no matter how desirable their genes may have been, will be Phoenix's first line of duty. But once we have completed that, and once she has really sat down to speak with her son Flame, who I think will carry the bright orange glow of the leadership in this tribe, we're gonna have to see where things go. I really feel that Phoenix feels that this tribe has lacked proper organization, lacked a proper leader for too long, and that is why they almost were eradicated. But perhaps this is the rise of a new era, and we'll have to see where it goes. Or perhaps we are simply going to end up starving to death on this island before we even get started. Or perhaps we will spend our time here for so long, like maybe if we get to day 200, we will have to accept the legends begin to fade if the winged nichelings just never wash up on the whale and we never take flight. We'll have to see what happens. But, alright. Thank you guys so much for bearing out the story with us. I love how we are able to weave so many different tales, to see so many different twists, like the fact that now we are working on phoenixes rising from the flame because we had a lava god born, to the snow god, no less. This is just amazing. I really hope one day we'll be able to take flight and I can share that adventure with you. So if you guys could, do please leave a like to toss a bit of fruit to our starving nichelings. Things are not looking very good right now, but we'll get there. And if you have any other ideas for the ways that the nichelings could react to the heat body presence within one another, do please let me know in the comments, because we're really building up some great stories for them here. And if you would like to join us on this and literally thousands more adventures, do please consider joining our nicheling pantheon by subscribing, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye!